Hi, my name is Dylana Alexander, and today I will be talking to you about the impact coloring has on a person's health. How coloring impacted me. In my personal experience, coloring and painting has impacted me in great ways. I would always find myself in a continuous cycle every day, and it would just cause me to stress out more and more, and I never really gave myself any time to relax. I would also hold in my anger or let it in really negative ways, and I didn't like how that was impacting other people around me. Once I did start painting, I would always find myself getting lost in my own creative world and losing track of time. I would set myself up in my little art corner and I would use painting as a stress reliever before or after I would go to work, or if I was simply put in an environment that I wasn't really comfortable in. When I would be done with my works of art, people would sometimes compliment me on them or even ask if they could have a painting, which boosted my confidence and made me want to put my art out for the public to see. Drawing, coloring, and painting helped me find my creative drive, and it also made me want to pursue in the arts even more. Coloring can reduce stress and anxiety. When someone is coloring, it can help them more than they realize. Some people use coloring books as a form of meditation because it can put your mind in the same state as meditation. Adult coloring books use mandalas and other similar intricate patterns. These patterns consist of circular images with complex and repeating patterns inside. These kinds of images have been used traditionally for meditative purposes by Asian cultures and by Native American cultures. According to a study done by Renee Vandervenant, who has a PhD in art therapy, and Susan Cerise, who is a Master of Arts, where they put people in 3 control groups to test if coloring can in fact reduce stress, the people who were put in the mandala coloring condition had significant reductions in their stress levels. The act of coloring relaxes the amygdala, the fear center of the brain. It allows your mind to step out of that flight or fight zone and helps you focus more on what you're creating. Coloring helps generate mindfulness and can help reduce the thoughts of a restless mind. Coloring helps boost your appetite. When using warm colors while coloring, like yellow, red, and orange, these colors can stimulate your appetite and make you want to grab a bite to eat. Even the color white can do this. White is the color that makes you feel refreshed. That's why it's so easy to sit back and eat a bag of popcorn. You can't resist the relaxed feeling you get when you put on a movie and eat it for a late night snack. Cooler tones like blue, purple, and black are more appetite suppressants because those colors do not usually exist in natural food sources. So they tend to make people lose their appetite. So stay away from those if you're hungry. Coloring can improve sleep. Most people end their night on their phones, whether it's scrolling or finishing up work for the day. Blue light from the phone is known to reduce the production of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that helps your body regulate sleep. This is why some people are restless and end up staying on their phones all night, not knowing that the phone is the cause of their lack of sleep. If you try coloring before bed, that could be a terrific way to quiet your mind before you try and fall asleep. If you replace your phone with a coloring book for the last couple hours of the night, you could get better sleep because your melatonin levels will likely increase and it can help you regulate your sleep-wake cycle. Coloring can help with mental issues. Coloring can help people that suffer from PTSD and help them ease their minds. Jennifer Forrester, a licensed professional counselor in mind counseling and wellness in Georgia, recommended her members who go to her dialectal behavioral therapy group to get a coloring book. When coloring instead of free drawing, it helps people gain confidence in creating something without the pressure and stress of creating something new. When a person is in the act of coloring, it sends the brain a different calming signal that allows them to relax without thinking. Art is used as a form of therapy. Diverse type of art, including coloring, can be used as a form of therapy. Chromotherapy, also known as color therapy, is a form of therapy that uses color and light to treat certain illnesses. Since coloring is simply spreading different colors on a page and is already known to reduce anxiety, as stated before, people use coloring as in therapeutic ways to reduce their stress. According to Tokotemu Owovoro, I think I pronounced that right, I'm sorry, an expert in healthcare and mental health, assorted colors can signal different things in your brain and possibly change your mood just by looking at them. Like using warm colors to boost your appetite, colors like yellow, red, and orange are also used to improve your mood and make you feel more energetic and optimistic. Different shades of green can help relieve stress and relax a person since it's a color of nature. And shades of blue can be used to help people with depression and pain. Darker shades of blue may also be helpful for people who suffer from insomnia or other sleeping disorders because it is said to have sedative properties. Coloring can encourage creativity. Recreating an image with your own style can help break that creative barrier that holds people back from recognizing their creative side. There are people who just think they're not highly creative, but when you open up yourself to produce something in your own unique style, that can encourage you to bring that style from the page and put it into everyday life. By simply coloring, you can use that inspiration to find diverse ways to brighten up a task you view as dull or boring. You can use coloring as a tool to enhance your creative abilities in your adult life and spice it up. Coloring is a positive outlet to express yourself. If you are someone like me who found it hard to release certain emotions, sitting down and opening a coloring book might sound a little silly at first, but the relaxation that comes with it is completely worth it. Coloring and creating art are wonderful ways to show off your uniqueness. Coloring gives you the control to put your own spin on anything that you color, using your imagination to visualize your own styles. You can create anything your heart desires and still call it art, which is just expressing your imagination through visual forms. Coloring can reduce the feeling of being stuck and give inspiration when you have a creative block. So, in conclusion, the act of coloring can bring multiple benefits to your life. Coloring can help reduce stress and anxiety, it can improve your sleep, and it can even make you want to eat. You can use coloring as a source of an escape from a long day, or to help inspire you to get past that creative block that you're having. You can even use coloring as a type of meditation to get you centered and ready for your everyday task, or you can just use it to cure boredom. But try coloring at your own risk. You might end up losing track of time and getting nothing else done, like I do most of the time. Coloring and painting has really impacted every aspect of my life, and I'm so glad that I picked up that pencil or the coloring pencil or the paintbrush, because any type of creating art is a great way to relieve stress. Thank you.